Hello, what is up, party people? We are here with the semi-finals of Host Finest Pokemon Major League. It is utterly insane that we're here. It's crazy. This is the second league I've uploaded. It's been quite a long journey, and we are here with the semi-finals match. One match away from another finals game. If we can get there, that would be absolutely amazing, but our opponent is no pushover. We are really going to have to try our best. We have not faced them since week 1, so we'll have to be careful and we'll have to play our cards really right. They are packing a scary-ass team of Kartana, Gigalith, Pidgeot, Mega, Araquanid, Porygon 2, Flygon, Runeriga, Circuitry, Passimian, Incineroar, and Tapu Lele. And to start off, we have Starshine. Their removal is Flygon and Kartana. Let's be frank, that's pretty bad. Rock's Chip is great for wearing down their team, especially stuff like Porygon 2. So our plan is, I might even just lead this mon. Stealth Rock, they don't have any Moonblast switch-ins whatsoever. Knock off on an AV on Incin, or the Eviolite on Porygon 2. Soft-boiled up. We're pretty bulky, but we just do huge damage. Modest Life Orb Moonblasts. Like, look at this. They just don't have an answer for it. It's absolutely amazing. Last game we did bring Clef, and its issue was it just didn't get in, so I might even use this as my lead, I'm thinking. And it does pretty darn well into most things. It can even do like 70% to a Tapu Lele, if that's what they want to lead. I really do genuinely think it matches up well into almost everything. Like, they do have a cart, yeah, but they don't have a poison type, so there's not that much that outspeeds and immediately threatens it. Like, even a Passimian, I have no problem clicking Moonblast in front of it. I can take a gunk shot and live. With our defense, by the way, we are, I believe, we're not one-shot by Spec Psyshock. That's what it was for. Also, we have a decent roll avoiding a 2KO from a Scarf Flygon's Earthquake. Next, we have Cable, our Mega Scizor. U-Turn, Roost, Bullet Punch, Iron Head. Dual Stab is really nice into their team. We have a pretty uber-specific build here. A lot of offense just because that stab is so strong. I wanted Knock on this for Porygon too, but I really do think Bullet Punch is really nice outside of terrain and even on stuff like Pidgeot, so I'm happy we have it and I am going to keep it. With our defense, we are never two-shot by Banded Kartana's Sacred Sword. That means that also Banded +1 can't kill us, including Adamant Band +1, which is super sweet. This Mon is our primary Passimian answer. It's our primary Gigalith answer, switches in well on that. It can even do decently into a Rack, Scarf Flygon, of course. With our Spadef also, we can take a hit from Circuitry, which is super sweet. So we'll have that health around if absolutely need be, though of course it's not ideal. We also take one Scarf Hidden Power Fire from Tapu Lele with this, but if they're Expert Belt or Specs like they were last time, then we are definitely not going to be taking that. Next we have Roodles. I know they used to be Roodle Von Strudel, but we changed it to Roodles for this game. It just doesn't fit otherwise. We are running AV. Their hazard game is pretty bad, in my opinion, so I'm not too scared of hazards. And we do have removal this game, don't worry. But Dual Stab plus HB Ice hits their whole team. We can just Volt Switch on a lot of stuff, especially if they want to go into like Porygon 2. But yeah, it's really just a pivot HP Ice to make sure we can hit that Flygon. Overheat is doing a ton of damage to Circuitry and Pidgeot and stuff. This is our Pidgeot and Circuitry answer for the record. Overall, a really solid set. It does its job. Next, we have Ambulance. Again, superb mon in this matchup. They only have one mon that outspeeds outside of Scarf stuff. That is Pidgeot with Soldew. Dual Stab plus Shadow Ball just hits their whole team crazy hard, and then we just have Defog. We hopefully won't have to click it, but if need be, we will. And that's about it. I know I'm bringing a pretty similar team to what I brought versus them last time, but I genuinely think a lot of these mons are just so damn good in the roles they are against his team that it's the right choice. Next, we have our Sheldon. Once again, Spadef AV. I don't love bringing the same set, especially since it didn't work very well last time, but it's literally our only Tapu Lele answer at all. We need to be literally max Spadef Assault Vest in order to take a Specs Lele's Thunderbolt without being 2KO'd. But we do have the Future Sight, the Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Scald. It just hits their team super hard. Their Scald switch-ins are just bad. Porygon 2, we can set up a Future Sight and then pivot out. Overall, a really nice set. It does its job quite proficiently. It's basically just there for Lele and also just as a SPDEF pivot. It can do well into Flygon. It can do decently well into stuff like Gigalith as well. It's just a really nice set. And finally, we have Young Gigolo. This is the only mon that's different. I'm bringing it over Hariyama because I think the speed it has is really nice. And I think if we play our Rotom more carefully, Xurkitree won't be as big a problem. Close Combat, Facade, Knockoff, Obstruct. Obstruct is to stall, is to figure out choice items and also stall potential Trick Room from the Porygon 2 on some sort of mon. Also can stall Sand turns, I suppose. Dual Stab plus CC, just, yeah, it universally hits their team incredibly hard. I was going to run Defiant for Incin, but I think this is a better option in general. It just hits so dang hard. It is able to destroy that Porygon 2. A lot of our mons that Porygon 2 walls, the plan is we can pivot out on them into Young Gigolo and then just click a button on that Porygon 2, and it does not love buttons being clicked on it. So, overall, I think this is a really solid team setup we have here. I need to export that real quick. And I think that we are going to have a real nice, fun match against Meryl Peril. Now, I'm going to let them know I'm ready in a moment here, and then we can get right into things, basically. Why don't you guys take this time to leave a comment just saying what you think's going to happen, who you think's going to win. There's only one right answer, but you can still, I won't oppress the public. You can write whatever you want, and we'll see if you're right. I'm also curious, what mon do you think is going to be the MVP of this match? Because you know what? Even if we get swamped, there's still going to be an MVP. You know, in any case, the last three people that are left in this league, those being Shinrai, Dez, and Meryl Peril, they are all amazing coaches. It's been a fun season, and no matter what happens, I think I'm gonna leave feeling pretty darn satisfied, especially given the weird way I drafted it. I'll probably put that in the season review, the way I drafted that being. All right, the challenge has been sent, and we are ready to accept. Let's see what they bring. All right, Incineroar, Kartana, Pidgeot, Lele, Araquanid, Rune. Okay. Quite an interesting team here. I think Arac has potential to be a problem. But, you know, I think I am going to stick with my Clefable lead. Rocks are still really solid versus them, and Moonblast is also just so darn good into them, I think. I'm going to stick with that. Let's get some music started. You know what? It is a semis match. Let's set the atmosphere. Lawrence the first Vicar. Man, Soulsborne just has the best OSTs. It's a fact. Okay, they're going to lead Incineroar. They didn't bring Flygon, so their removal is just bad. Do we take an offensive... I'm just curious how much we're taking from Incin. That is special. Sorry. I'd be interested to see if they outspeed. I think I just kind of want to get my rocks up, so I'm going to do that. I don't think this is the best play I could be making. We do outspeed. They're going to go for a parting shot. Okay. So knowing we outspeed is great, and they're going to go right into their Kartana here. Us not being Mega Evolved on Scizor isn't the greatest, but I think we should still be alright. And we're going to go Scizor. They are Boots on Incineroar. That's very good information to have. So, Clefable has 162 speed, and Scizor has 190. So we know we outspeed. So honestly, I just want to Mega Evolve and U-turn. We know they're not Scarf, so we're not going to somehow stupidly sack here. 24%. Holy crapoly, I think that's... Yeah, that is max defense. That is extremely defensive. I could totally see them going for a parting shot here, but I'm going to go into Clefable. See what they go for. They go for a knockoff. Losing our Life Orb is very unfortunate. Do I want to go for a knockoff? I think I'm going to go for a knockoff into their Incin. Okay, they lose their Boots. That's super nice. I'm going to go for a parting shot. Okay. let's see what they go into here. They go for Pidgeot. So we just got hella nerfed. No Life Orb into Pidgeot Mega. So we're still doing a solid chunk. They didn't bring Circuitry, so we don't really need Rule for much else, so I'm just going to go into this. They're going to go for a Defob. Okay, that makes sense. That's a fair play. I'm going to go for an HP Ice here, expecting maybe Rune to come in. They're going to go for that. I'm going to Volt Switch. I could totally see Rune coming out here anyway, but now that they've seen the HP Ice, I don't know if they would dare doing that. But seeing Roost and Defog is nice. I think that that would mean that they are likely Hurricane and Heat Wave or Hurricane and U-Turn as their last 2 move slots. If they go Rune, that's totally a good play and a fair play on their part. They do go Rune. Alright, fair play. I probably should have clicked HP Ice just to gauge damage. But I think I'm going to go Clefable here. Play aggressively with it. I don't want to get burned on Scizor. Look for an Edge. That's going to do 24. That's actually quite a bit. Rune Aurigus. Stone Edge. The fact that they have Stone Edge honestly makes me think they might be AV. I'm gonna Soft Boiled here. And see what they go for. They go for Sand Tomb. Well, we don't take the damage from Sand Tomb. And I'm just gonna go for Knock, I think. Depending on their set, this could be very bad, but if they're AV... Oh, they're going to go Pidgeot. Okay. I'm going to go for Moonblast here, 100%. We're not at -1. That's going to do a ton, but if we break through, we do break through, and we're going to do 53%. We do get the drop. I don't want to risk them roosting up. I don't... You know, I do. I'm fine risking that. I'm going to go into this. They are going to roost. That's fine. I am going to... We see the Hurricane, that's nice. Okay, this is good info. All good info. And now Clef can't switch into Rune. That is actually a very bad thing. But I'm going to click HP Ice. They're going to Roost. I'm going to click HP Ice again. If they go Rune, that's perfectly fine. We get to gauge damage. This is a very interesting early game. Clefable's definitely in the front lines this game, which is different from last time for sure. Alright, let's see what set they are. We did 31. And they're lefties. Okay. Interesting. Rotom Heat into a Rune Aurigus. So they are Fizz Def Rune. Cool. Edge is doing around half to us. I don't love taking that damage, to be perfectly honest. That's weird. I don't know what the rest of their set might be, to be honest. So I kind of want to stay in. I just don't want to risk a Willow or a Body Press on Scizor or Obstagoon, respectively. I don't see them going for Stone Edge, so I'm just going to click it again. And, okay. Well, I'm going to click Volt Switch here. They are going to Roost. Yeah, that makes sense. And 35%. Very cool. Obstagoon. Does Obstagoon die outright to a Pidgeot Mega's Hurricane? No, it does not. I kind of want to go Obstagoon in that case. I really do. That could bait in Rune very nicely as well. And do, like, most of its percent. They don't have Wish. They don't have P2, so honestly, Obstagoon is a lot more expendable here. I'm going to go for a knockoff here. I could totally see them going Rune. Knockoff is a roll in my favor to kill. If they stay in and do most of our percent, that's unfortunate, but Scizor can clean it with Bullet Punch, and they can't risk staying in. Facade, like, one-shots, so they can't really just try and Roost spam on us. That would just be unwise of them. They can do it. I just don't think that'd be a great strat. But honestly, half the time when I say something wouldn't be a smart strat, I immediately then lose to it. I'm gonna go Incin. Ah, good play. Good fair play. And our Incin switch-ins aren't good, to be entirely honest. I'm gonna go Rudel anyway, see what they do. They go for a Rune. Okay, I'm gonna click HB Ice just for chip. 30, nice. We're gonna go for an Edge. Alright. And I'm gonna go Gigolo. I don't think they would click body press here. Go for an edge. Okay. If we wanted to be bold, we would click facade. But I don't know if I want to risk this mon. I'm gonna click knock. I want to play safe. I'm gonna play safe. Okay, playing safe was the option there, definitely. We are gonna lose our guts, which is very unfortunate. And they get a free little bit of switch initiative, which isn't good at all. But you know, in the end, it kind of is what it is. We do get the first blood of the match, which is wonderful. Getting all that chip on Rotom is unpleasant. But it still walls Pidgeot just fine. It does fine here. Okay, they are going to go Lele. I'm not going to go for the speed tie. There's no reason. I'm just going to go right into my AV Bro. They're going to go for Moonblast. They're going to get a crit. They're going to get a special attack drop. Dude, this is just like last time. I remember this. Tapu, Lele. We're at -1, so we're doing jack shit to them. Cool. Worst comes to worst, we sack Starshine. I kind of want to go for the burn. Shadow Ball's not doing much anyway. Let's see. So Scald is doing like nothing. It's going to be like 17, but if we can get the burn, that'd be sweet. Let me actually gauge that damage. A crit Moonblast. Should be doing a lot more than that. Let's see. Huh? So they actually might be a little bit defensive, which is interesting. Are they Water Absorb? Be a fun set. No, they're not Water Absorb. We don't get the... Oh, they're immune to burn because of Water Bubble. What am I talking about? So yeah, no wonder we don't get the burn. Quick Claw? Quick Claw Arak. That's actually goated. I'm gonna U-turn on that. I clicked way too fast there. Cause well, I guess, okay, let's take a second, let's slow down. The thing is, we don't have a great switch into Liquidation. At least we can see how much our U-turn did. 39, so they have defense, but not that much defense. I don't love Latios taking this hit, to be entirely honest. I just don't want it to take the hit. I'm also not, I don't want to sack Gigolo at all. Gigolo is super free into them. It might be time to say goodbye to Starshine. No, I'm going to keep Star. I'm going to go Ambulance. 44. This Mon is so good. I love Araquanid. Do I want to risk the Quick Claw? Yeah, I don't care. 31. And they're lefties. Okay, interesting. Tapu, Lay. And they took 31, so they max HP? Yeah, looks like it. So Moonblast still destroys us, so go right out into Sheldon. They go in Sin. Given their set, we don't need AV to wall them, so I'm gonna go for a Scald. They go for an... Ah, that does so much, actually. The damage probably wasn't worth it, but let's see. Nice. The question is, does another... Sin or... Knowing they're not Scarf or Specs, though, on Lele is legitimately, like, great. So... Knock did that much. Let's see, we now have no item. So Knock still kills us. I don't want to sack this, but I'm going to probably sack it anyway. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Gonna go into this. I don't think I should have gone into this, now that I think about it. Yeah. Wait. They're Fizz Def. They're Fizz Def. So I think Shadow Ball does kill. It doesn't. Not gonna risk it. We just gave them like free cart or Lele or something. That was very poorly played on my end. Yeah, they get free Lele and we don't have a good switch in. So probably should sack Clefable here, to be honest. Oh well. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna sack Clef. See what they go for. Precise shock. So I honestly want to go Gigolo here, because I think we can outspeed. So I'm gonna go for Facade. If it's a speed tie, and I'm risking the game on a 50-50, you know what? I like to live dangerously, and we don't have any other good option. Sacking Slowbro was really stupid, in retrospect, but that's all it is. It's retrospect, so we're gonna go down swinging. That's all I'm saying. Everything dies except Kartana, which takes 1,000,000,000%. Wait, I see it. So we may. Okay, they're gonna sack a rack. Sack a rack. Hey. Oh, sorry, my cat's trying to do something stupid. Get out of there. Second sword. Crit. Okay, great. Love to see it. Charge on. From a press. So they're definitely not banded. I'm gonna Roost, definitely. Roost. Do we kill Pidgeot with Bullet Punch? I really doubt it. We don't. Okay. Go Roodle. That's what it's there for. Probably take a Hurricane. Or a Heat Wave. We got a Thunderbolt here. Yeah. They can try and Roost stall us, but it's not going to turn out well for them. Man, Lele is still such a damn threat, that Mon. We can handle both Cart. We can handle Cart and Pidgeot right well. Perfectly fine right now. It's just Lele exists. But anyway, we spam Thunderbolt here. One of these days we're going to get a pair out where they're going to switch out. One of the two things happens. I don't mind either. This is tough. This could be a very tough one. Let's be real. It's going to be a close end game, I'm thinking. We have successfully broken through most of their defensive core. But their offense is still there, and it can still take a few hits. It's reasonably healthy. That's the problem. Should have been Roost over Defog on Latios, probably. Oh well. They're definitely calcing something here. I could totally see that being on Cart, but or also on Lele. Tapu. Oh, they made a move. Yeah, Lele. That makes sense. 34. It's not good. They're bulky. Oh, man. I think it's a 50-50 here on what move to click. Meaning if we go Wambulance or Gigolo. And if we get the 50-50 wrong, that's bad. It's really bad. Man, I hate 50-50s like this. Moonblast is... Moonblast is such a good play for them. I don't think they click HP Fire. I don't think they click that at all. They got the full 4 turns of terrain, though. Tapu Lele is not Specs. Leftovers. Fire. Empire Fire. It just does too much. Shoot. They're definitely going to Moonblast here, I think. I just don't want to auto... We're going to auto-lose to Pidgeot. Oh. Gotta go Ambulance. They're going to Moonblast, definitely. Yeah, okay. That's fine. sucks. Obstagoon. Kartana. Tapu Lele. Knock does kill. I'm gonna go for Knock. It doesn't even matter if we get rid of their item on cart at this point, but yeah, their Scarf. Probably go Pidgeot. If they manage their terrain turns right, they kind of have it. But I'm gonna U-turn here. I don't know if U-turn kills them, but we don't really have another choice. Does U-turn kill? Does not quite kill. We just threw. No, did we? Go Roodle here, and then go Cable. And Bullet Punch. They go Lele. Oh, they don't go Lele and save it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good. Okay, we might be able to win this. We might be able to pull out a win here. They go this. Pidgeot Mega. So Bullet Punch isn't killing, so we'll go for a Bullet Punch anyway. I'm just Thunderbolt. They could go Lele here. Do we Volt Switch, or do we Thunderbolt? Volt Switch. I think they go Lele. Wait, hold on. This is a semifinals game. It all comes down to this. So, if they stay in and roost, and we Volt Switch, what happens? No, they go Lele. No, do they? This is so bad. If they roost and we T-Bolt, then they lose the interaction eventually, but if they go Lele for free, then they win the whole game. They do roost. Shit. Okay, we got a crit, which is unfortunate. Definitely go back to Roodle. If they doubled into Lele, that would be absolutely insane, but I don't see them doing that. They Hurricane. Lovely. Okay, so we can T-Bolt for free. And I think this has a roll to kill. Oh, crit. Ah. Oh. Sorry if that matters. Alright, T-Bolt until we die. And now we go Gigolo. And Facade is our strongest move. We have to click it. And if we outspeed, we win. If we don't outspeed, we lose. It might be a speed tie. It might not be. I honestly can't tell from the calcs. Let's find out right now, shall we? What is it with my games versus Meryl and being down to the very last turn? It's all down to this. These games are always crazy, dude. I mean, they just gotta click Moonblast and pray. Same as I gotta click Facade and pray. It just is what it is. They're max speed. Oh my god. We got the... Dude. I feel bad. We got the crit and the coin flip at the end. We're not cool. But we won. And we are going on to finals. Alright, 2 leagues in a row. It's a coin flip. I feel bad. I'm glad I made Young Gigolo max speed, by the way. That was a good choice on my end. But thank you guys for watching if you sat through this whole half-an-hour trek. This was a great game against Meryl, like, seriously. Mad props, GG. It was fun. I think every team member pulled their weight. Like, seriously. I don't think anyone just didn't do anything. Maybe, like, everyone got a kill, almost. Next week, we'll be uploading Finals, Johto's Finest Pokemon Major League Finals, our second finals match for the channel. So you guys be sure to stay tuned and check that out. That's going to be a hype one. Got two scary ass opponents potentially facing us. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.